Hey everyone, it's Jamie Slays. Today I've got the Friedman BE Deluxe module by Synergy Amps. So the guys over at Synergy have just released the Friedman BE Deluxe module, and this video is going to cover 5 reasons why I think all guitarists should own amp modules. The first thing on the list, they're small, lightweight and incredibly compact. I mean, look how small this is. Here is a hard drive for scale. So small. Here is a plectrum for scale. Really small. So this is the entire amp essentially. It does go into a Syn 1 or Syn 2, which I'll show in a sec, but you see here, it's basically like a computer graphics card or RAM module or something like that, and it slots into the Syn 1 which I've got here, which has all the kind of power drives in it as well. So here's good old Steve Vai showing off his signature modules, and if you're seeing this picture, there's so many ways to actually get them set up. There's a Syn 1, a Syn 2, the Synergy amp, the whole big head thing that has 2 mount sections. There's pretty much loads of possibilities, but if you see on that left side, he has like, what, 16 different amp heads? If I had 16 different amp heads here, I'd have a whole room full of amps. But because they're so small, lightweight and compact, they're literally desktop size. I could carry them around as well, they're pretty portable. This brings me on to my second point. They're fairly affordable. The Friedman BE Deluxe amp, huge head, I think is somewhere between like $3,000 and $4,000 and pounds, and it's interchangeable. This module is 429 Great British pounds at the time of this filming. That's like 10 times cheaper than buying the huge head, and I think it's over 10 times lighter. I've got one of the Friedman BE Deluxe heads, and it's incredibly heavy. I think it's like 24 kilos or something. This, as you saw, tiny little thing. It's crazy. And if you bought 10 modules, you could have 10 for the price of one giant amp, and again, they wouldn't take up that much space either. So this now brings me on to my third and favourite point. They sound amazing. Here's the first channel. Here's the second channel. So as you can hear, there's so many different crazy module switching and all that kind of stuff to give you so much versatility when you play through this amp. 2 channels as well, and you can bypass it to give yourself just a straight clean tone coming out of your guitar into your computer or chosen amp as well. Another thing, they're made in conjunction with the companies that they represent. So Friedman have actually been involved in the making of this module. They haven't just licensed it, they actually have been hands-on working with them as well. They're not kind of copies or references or imitations of those amps. As you see, they're allowed to use the Friedman logo as well, whereas if it was a kind of plugin or an amp like a Bugera, for example, which we know is essentially meant to be like a PV, they can't use the word PV or 6505. They call it like 3303 or something. So because it has the Friedman logo or the Randall logo or the Bogner Ecstasy and all that kind of stuff, that means that they have been made with the company working with them, which is also why they sound absolutely amazing and they sound spot on, pretty much exactly like the real thing. And the final thing on the list, which is absolutely mind-blowing, is there's so many to choose from. So I'm reading from a list right now. Friedman BE Deluxe, PV6505, Synergy IICP, the Vai Signature Preamp, the Diesel Herbert, the Fryette Pitbull Ultralead, I really want to try that one, Bogner Ecstasy Preamp, Bogner Ubershaw Preamp, Diesel VH4 Module, Ingle Powerball Preamp, Ingle Savage Preamp, Friedman BE BB, Friedman DS Preamp, Fryette Deliverance, Metropolis, there's literally, I'm still going, TDLX, Plexi Preamp, Soldano, SLO, 800 Preamp, B-Man Preamp, OS Preamp, Metropopulous from Metrolux and Morgan AC. So there's at least like, what, 21 or something? And there's heads. That's the amp head I was referring to with the Steve Vai picture. There's the Syn 30 and the Syn 50, so there's amps that you can switch the modules out of. There's so much choice. They literally range from $399 to $399. Like, they're all exactly the same price, which is amazing. Even the Steve Vai signature, which is $399.99, so $400. That's amazing. Jeff Loomis has just come on board as well. So there's 5 great reasons why every guitarist should own a module, try a module, at least get some modules. My favorite thing about it is its desktop size. So my desk here, I can pretty much put this here and have it next to me. I don't have to have a huge wall of amps and cabs, which I've currently got, which actually take up a lot of space and they're really loud and they're really heavy. This is great. It pretty much goes straight into the interface and that's it. I'm recording directly out from it. Also, they sound amazing. I would pretty much use this to record all my videos and my amp tones and that kind of stuff. I'll be sending it back to Synergy, so I won't be able to use it for much longer, but I am making another video as well where I just show the amp tones as well. As well as in this video, as you heard, I did how does it sound in a mix kind of thing with one of my own original songs, so you get to hear how it sounds. And like I said, I'll do another video where I kind of go through the tones and how the amp actually sounds and changing all the switches and that kind of stuff. So thanks again to the Synergy guys for sending it over. I had an absolute blast playing around with it. Also, I've just dropped my very own Beginner's Toolkit PDF. If you want to sign up and download it, click the link in the description below. I'll leave it as a pinned comment. It has some really cool insights into being a beginner, recommendations of guitars and amps and pedals and that kind of stuff, and things that I think that all beginners should know. So if you want to get the know-how, you want to snag all the tips, then sign up to that mailing list and you'll get a free download to get the toolkit. Also, like the video if you enjoyed it, because I'll keep making videos like this. Leave me suggestions in the comment section below. Let me know what other 5 things I think you should know, or I should know, or we all should know. And subscribe to the channel if you're new and you found my channel because of this video. Don't forget to ring that bell and you'll be notified when I post more videos, which is all the time. And I'll see you guys very soon for some more videos.